Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Let's begin. This spread is for all fire signs. Perhaps your story is in here, but there's also a separate spread just for your sign. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. We have the Chariot, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Six of Wands clarified by Justice, and we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Libra or pretty much any zodiac sign. I keep thinking of some kind of a purchase that you're going to make, something you wanted for a while, something you manifested into your life for a while, and you're finally doing it, you're finally getting it. And for some of you, it could be just the down payment or the initial payment, right? Some of you could be bidding on eBay on something, and you're gonna win. Speaking of winning, there is two victory cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. The Chariot, the first card that came out, it could be a victory card, and the Six of Wands is definitely a victory card. Right, and the Chariot could also be a card of a vehicle. Some of you are finally getting the car you always wanted, and the Page of Pentacles is the down payment for that. For others of you, you could be purchasing something else. You could be purchasing a house or an apartment or property. And perhaps you always wanted to buy a house or an apartment, or you always wanted to buy that particular house or an apartment. Right? So both the Chariot and the Six of Wands, you're winning, you're getting it. And the Page of Pentacles is your down payment, right? The Magician on the bottom of the deck, I think that also represents you, this is a card of manifestation and a card of action, right? So you've been manifesting this and you've been taking action towards this, especially if there's a bidding war involved here, right? The Six of Wands clarified by Justice, yeah, this is, like I said, a victory. And Justice, perhaps there's paperwork involved here with the Justice card, because Justice could be the legal system or a government organization, right? So if you're buying a house, if you're buying a car, if you're buying something else, then it will probably involve some kind of a paperwork or payment. Either way, this is a victory. This is definitely a victory. All right, cool. Aries, we have the Devil clarified by the World, we have the Fool clarified by the High Priestess, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we also have the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Capricorn, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This reading kind of reminds me of the reading I did for all air signs, the first spread in the air sign video. You may want to check it out, or you could be dealing with an air sign, or an air sign could be involved here. What's happening here, Aries, is you're letting go of something or someone very toxic. You could be letting go of a Capricorn, because the Devil, the first card that came out, is the personal Capricorn card. But for most of you, the Devil represents either a toxic person, a toxic situation, or your own addiction or bad habits. Right? All of this is finally coming to an end to you. And somebody could be tempting you to go back to it. Something could be tempting, but you're going to be able to say no. You're going to be able to say thanks, but no thanks, I'm doing good. Right? So yeah, the Devil could be a Capricorn or an addiction or something you struggled with, or a toxic person or a toxic situation, something very tempting, right? And the Devil is clarified by the World. The World is my happy end card. This is one chapter of your life coming to an end, and a new chapter without that person or without that addiction or habit is starting for you. We have the Fool card, the next card over. This is you cutting the cord. This is you liberating yourself. This is you getting out of that situation and saying no to it. Right? The High Priestess clarifying the Fool is your own intuition. Perhaps you're going to say, you will intuitively know that if you were to say yes to something or someone, it will inevitably lead back down to that rabbit hole that you were in when you were with that person, or when you were addicted to something, right? And the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, this is you saying no. This is literally a rejection card, right? And the Nine of Pentacles right next to the deck, that's you, Aries. This is a card of somebody who is self-sufficient, independent, somebody who is doing good, somebody who's got their power back, somebody who is doing very well financially, and somebody who would rather be on their own and not deal with that person or that situation. You don't have to be alone, but most importantly, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody, like I said, who's got their power back. right? You can definitely do without that person or that situation or that habit or addiction. So this is like a final test for you to finally cut the cord and never ever ever go back to that person or that situation. All right? Cool. Leo, we have strength, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands, and we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You're dealing with a whole bunch of people. Leo. Yeah, strength, the first card that came out is your personal card, Leo. That's you. That's your major arcana card. That means you're the one in charge. You're the one calling the shots. And that's exactly what's happening here. I think you are leading a whole bunch of people. Some of you are going hiking over the weekend and you're the one organizing it, and then you're going to be the one walking in the front of this group of people. For others of you, you could be working over the weekend, or you could be collaborating with other people. Perhaps you're starting your own business, or it could be like a side gig for you if you already have a job. And over time, this could become your main source of income. There's definitely more than just one person involved here, right? More than just you. Right next to strength, we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card of group setting, a card of collaboration, a card of a workplace environment, team place environment, right? And we also have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. I think that's also you right there. So you're getting all fiery, all passionate, all inspired. And you're the leader, right? The Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands, and also the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. All those three cards are leadership cards, right? So you're definitely one with the initiative, and you're the one being creative. You're the one inspired, and you're getting other people on board. Whatever this thing is. Like I said, for some of you, it's you're going hiking, you're doing other things together with a group of people, or you're working over the weekend. If you are working, then you're definitely enjoying it, right? The Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of victory, success, recognition, and this is also a leadership card. All right? Cool. Sagittarius, we have the Three of Swords clarified by the Fool, we have the Two of Cups, we have Justice clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Lovers, and we also have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Gemini or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading, and this is a reconciliation attempt. I think most of you will give this person a second chance. Most of you will. If this person is a Gemini, then you're definitely giving them a chance. Even if they're not a Gemini, most of you still will give it a second go, right? Judgment on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The first card that came out is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card of a broken heart. This is a card of being stabbed in the back, feeling betrayed, feeling left out in the cold. So this is what happens between the two of you, right? So there was a broken heart. There was a devastation. And with the Fool card clarifying it, perhaps you already let it go. Or the Fool is, when it comes to reconciliation attempts, the Fool is asking for a second chance. The Fool is asking to start from a clean slate, right? And that's what this person will ask of you, right? They will ask for a second chance. The next card that came out is the Two of Cups. This is a soulmate card. This is also a card of unconditional love. The Lovers right next to the deck is also a soulmate card, right? But going back to the Two of Cups, this is also a card of two people in love with each other, two people being on the same page. We also have Justice. The next card that came out, which is clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Lovers. Justice could be the personal Libra card. You could be dealing with a Libra. Or Justice could be a major apology coming from them. This is them wanting to make things right. Perhaps they'll do something for you to compensate you for what they did to you. And it's kind of symbolic that Justice is clarified by the Ace of Swords, because Justice in one of their hands is holding up a sword. And that's exactly the sword we see with the Ace of Swords, right? The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct conversation that this person will have with you. They'll most likely tell you the truth. The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. The Ace of Swords is also a card of a new beginning. Right, and there comes the Lovers. Like I said, the Lovers is the personal Gemini card. If you're dealing with a Gemini, then most likely it is a reconciliation. But the Lovers is also a card of a choice, right? So you will have a choice to make, right? Whether you want to give them a second chance or not. But as I already mentioned, the Lovers is also a soulmate card, just like the Two of Cups. So this person is at least your soulmate. The Lovers is also a twin flame connection card if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. Right? So yeah, for the 5th time, Sagittarius, most of you will be giving this person a second chance. Alright? Cool. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.